had a dream last night where in the dream I remembered that I could slow down time to better and more easily solve my problems. Like in the dream, I was having a difficult time with something, and then I was like, wait a minute. Obviously, I could just slow down time. I keep forgetting that. And then I did, and it worked. Just like in the video game El Paso Elsewhere, where you can activate bullet time to more accurately shoot things. And I'm pretty sure in the dream last night, I was supposed to be in that game, which is one of my favorites of this year, 2023. In a year of a lot of really good games. Yeah, I think it has easily cracked my top five. Definitely my favorite indie game of this year. And it's a very heartfelt, action packed, super fun game to play through. I played it in like two sittings. Um, it's a decent size, but I was just like pretty hooked on my computer here playing. Really fun gameplay. It's a Max Payne like. It's a Payne like with the bullet time, and you play as this guy running through this hotel, trying to get to his ex girlfriend, who is obviously a vampire and is trying to destroy the world. And the story you are going to love because it is so gripping. You are wondering about the psyche of this guy who is risking his life, is basically saying he knows this is gonna be the end for him, but he's gotta save the world as his final act. He's popping pills left and right because you gotta do so to heal, but obviously that's kind of tied into his character as well. But then you're hearing the story about this relationship, this tragic, terrible relationship, and it's just so well done. It's just beautiful. And by the end of it, when you get to the end, there are two different endings, but whether either both of the endings are kind of ambiguous as far as like one's not necessarily the good or the bad ending, but both are just kind of tragic in their own ways with some hope and just like there's just this, what do you do when you feel like you're trapped? What do you do when you feel like you've been hurt, but also there's love and there's just so many complicated feelings and you're caught in between all of them? And then your vampire ex-girlfriend decides to destroy the world. Seems like a pretty tough situation to be in. I don't envy the main character here. Incredibly well told story, incredibly well acted as well, and the soundtrack is pretty phenomenal. Super recommend. I played it earlier in this year, but I'm kind of catching up on talking about games that I've really loved from this year as we near the end of 2023. This is definitely one of my top five games. If you haven't played it, go check it out. El Paso Elsewhere. I played it on Steam, really good. I left a review on Steam. You can go see a little bit more of my thoughts on the story on the Steam review page. Thank you so much. Okay, see you next time. I'm going to talk about more games this week because I played a lot of games this year and I want to talk about more. So subscribe and leave a comment about um, if leave a comment if you know where El Paso is. Thank you. Bye.